Right. So this time I decided to speak about something which seems to be an issue for so many teachers, especially the ones who step into the classroom for the first time. I myself was there, and it was not an easy experiment. So, what I shall do now is I am going to speak about the effective classroom management strategies. Um, Effective classroom management is essential for creating an environment conducive to learning. A well managed classroom not only supports students' engagement and achievement, but also fosters positive relationships among students and between teachers and students. What would like to do now is to delve into various strategies that educators can employ to navigate the intricate dynamics of classroom management effectively. So let's try to explore proactive approaches, develop a culture of respect, and adapt to the unique needs of individual classrooms. By understanding and implementing these strategies, teachers can cultivate an atmosphere that promotes student success and a love for learning. Classroom dynamics. Understanding classroom dynamics. So, classroom dynamics refer to the interactions and relationships that occur among students and between students and teachers. These dynamics are influenced by various factors, such as classroom size, student diversity, social dynamics, and the physical environment. Recognizing the importance of these elements is the first step toward effective classroom management. Effective classroom dynamics hinge on mutual respect, understanding, and collaboration. Teachers must be aware of their students' backgrounds, learning styles, and emotional needs to foster a supportive environment. By balancing authority and approachability, educators can promote open communication and encourage student participation. Cultivating a positive classroom culture. Creating a positive classroom culture is pivotal for effective classroom management. A thriving classroom community encourages students to take risks, express themselves, and engage actively in the learning process. Here are some strategies to cultivate such a culture. Setting clear expectations. Clear expectations serve as the foundation of a positive learning environment. At the beginning of the school year or semester, teachers should establish classroom rules collaboratively with students. This collective approach not only promotes ownership of the guidelines, but also ensures that students understand the rationale behind each rule. Once expectations are established, they should be reinforced consistently. Regular reminders and positive reinforcement for adherence to rules would help students internalize these standards. Building relationships. Strong relationships between teachers and students are integral to a supportive classroom. Getting to know students as individuals, including their interests, strengths, and challenges, can enhance trust and strengthen bonds. Teachers can set aside time for informal interactions, such as sharing interests or discussing hobbies. These connections foster an environment where students feel valued and safe, significantly improving classroom dynamics. Fostering a growth mindset. Encouraging a growth mindset among students is essential in creating a culture that celebrates effort and learning from mistakes. Teachers can model this mindset by embracing challenges, demonstrating resilience, and discussing their experience with failure. Recognizing individual progress rather than solely focusing on grades cultivates a love for learning and encourages students to persevere in the face of challenges. Proactive classroom management strategies. Proactive classroom management aims to prevent disruptive behavior before it hurts. I apologize. Proactive classroom management aims to prevent disruptive behavior before it occurs. By anticipating challenges and implementing strategies, teachers can minimize disruptions and maintain a productive learning environment. Planning and structure. Well structured lessons provide a roadmap for students, clearly outlining objectives and activities. Each session should include a variety of engaging tasks that cater to different learning styles. Additionally, teachers should have a contingency plan for transitions and unexpected disruptions. This readiness will reduce downtime and keep students engaged. Movement and breaks. Incorporating movement into lessons can help maintain student engagement and focus. Brain breaks or short physical activities rejuvenate students, providing them with an opportunity to refocus their energy. Furthermore, changing the classroom seating arrangement can simulate conversation and collaboration, making learning more dynamic and interactive. Monitoring nonverbal cues. Teachers must be attentive to nonverbal cues from their students. Body language, facial expressions, and even the physical arrangement of students can provide insight into how engaged or disengaged they are in the lesson. By being observant and responsive to these indicators, educators can adjust their strategies accordingly. For instance, if students appear restless, it may be time for a movement break or change in activity. Responsive classroom management techniques. While proactive measures are vital, responsive classroom management techniques are also crucial in addressing disruptive behaviors as they arise. These strategies allow teachers to adapt to the dynamic nature of the classroom and respond effectively to individual students' needs. Addressing disruptive behavior. It is essential to address disruptive behavior promptly and fairly. When a student behaves inappropriately, teachers should identify the underlying cause and provide constructive feedback. Using approaches like restorative practices can help the student understand the impact of their behavior on the classroom community without feeling shamed. This encourages accountability and reflection while maintaining a positive relationship. Individualized support. Every student has unique needs and learning styles that shape their behavior. Teachers can implement individualized support strategies by identifying specific triggers and providing personalized interventions. For example, a student exhibiting anxiety during group work could benefit from smaller groups or structured roles within the group. This individualized approach demonstrates care and understanding, allowing students to thrive in the classroom environment. Encouraging student autonomy and responsibility. Encouraging student autonomy fosters responsibility and ownership over their learning. Classroom management strategies should facilitate opportunities for students to make choices and take charge of their education. Choice boards and student led activities. Implementing choice boards or allowing students to select their own projects can significantly increase engagement. When students feel a sense of ownership in their learning process, they are more likely to invest themselves. This autonomy contributes to a sense of agency, making students more accountable for their actions and work completion. Foster peer to peer learning. Creative opportunities, Creating opportunities for peer to peer learning allows students to collaborate, share ideas, and support one another academically. Incorporating group projects, peer reviews, or even tutoring sessions encourages teamwork and strengthens relationships among peers, contributing to a positive classroom environment. Utilizing technology in classroom management. In today's digital age, integrating technology into classroom management can enhance engagement and streamline various processes. Utilizing tech tools helps create a more organized and dynamic learning environment. Classroom management apps. Various classroom management apps can assist teachers in organizing assignments, tracking students' behavior, and communicating with students and parents. These platforms allow for real time feedback and foster collaboration among students. By utilizing this technology, teachers save time on administrative tasks and can focus more on instruction and student interaction. Online learning platforms. Online learning platforms provide opportunities for personalized learning experiences, allowing students to progress at their own pace. Teachers can assign differentiated tasks appropriate for individual learning levels, thus managing the classroom more effectively. This approach also encourages students to take ownership of their education. Continuous professional development. Lastly, effective classroom management is an evolving skill that can benefit from ongoing professional development. Educators should constantly seek opportunities to learn more strategies, to learn new strategies, share experiences, and collaborate with colleagues. Joining professional networks and collaborating with peers can offer insights and fresh perspective on managing classrooms effectively. I apologize, fresh perspectives on managing classrooms effectively. Workshops, webinars, and conferences provide valuable resources and strategies that can be implemented in the classroom. Sharing experiences with fellow educators fosters a supportive environment and encourages teacher confidence and competence. So, in conclusion, navigating the unseen dynamics of effective classroom management is a multifaceted journey. By implementing proactive strategies, fostering positive relationships, encouraging student autonomy, and utilizing technology, educators can create a nurturing environment that promotes learning and engagement. Effective classroom management is not just about maintaining order. It is about understanding the intricacies of human behavior and relationships. As teachers continuously hone their skills and adapt to the needs of their students, they unlock the potential to transform their classrooms into vibrant communities of learning.